Watch out, we're back at it. It's Mr. Anointed Hands with another tutorial. On this one, I'm showing my son how to cut hair. He has expressed that he wants to learn the trade, so let's go. Good morning. As we get started, I'm going to explain to him how to work his way through this high, or shall I say medium, skin fade. Okay, first I show him comb the hair out really good. Make sure you comb it in the direction that it grows. And we're gonna start by making our line of demarcation, our first line. So we're gonna close the clippers all the way out. Close cuts close, and open leaves the hair very long. So I'm gonna give him an example of what to do and show him how to work the fade all the way through. And then he'll get the clippers and then he'll work the fade as much as possible. When you're fading, I like to start out on a fade this low, not a lot of hair at the ridge line. I like to just make my line about midway through the head. Sometimes I work one side, sometimes I'll go all the way around. I'm gonna just work one side here because I'm explaining to him what to do. So with the closed clipper, we're gonna come midway up the head and make my line across. From there, I'm gonna immediately go to a full open clipper, and I'm gonna make a line about the size of my finger to the back of the head. As you see here, I'm using my finger to show him how thick to make the line. Okay, from that point, once I make that line and get it all cleaned up really good, I'll go back to close clipper and start to remove my line from the bottom. Look right here as I stop and give him a little lesson in open and close clipper. As you can see, that bottom line starts to fade away. I'm just showing him how to use the comb, use the mirror, and basically get this level as clean as possible to ensure a clean fade. Now it's time for the zero guard. I will add the zero guard and I will begin the method over again, going with the open clipper, creating a line about a little more than an inch. Then I'll start with the closed clipper from the bottom and I'll fade my way up back to my line. Important note, watch as I use the corners of my blade and I put my clippers at a diagonal because the head is never completely flat, so you have to use the corners of your blades. Check out this spot right here where I noticed a nice dark line. So I have to remove my zero guard and go back to my open clipper to do what I call fine cleaning of the blade. Before I go all the way back through all my steps again, I'm gonna put the one on there and finish cleaning out that top where he said it was hard for you to get the line out where my one guard is. Come on, one guard. Tired of me. That's the 1.5. That's the 0.
Darian.
This one right there. It's not the one I was looking for. It must be on my picture.
Yes, it's my.
I had to get the one guard out to finish out the fade. As you see, I'm showing you the one guard here, and I'm gonna finish out this fade and let the young man get to working on it on his own, you know.
Now
on the camera, Isaiah, you can see exactly where I'm cutting a little bit. It's closed. You can open it up. You can open it up and come to the top and clean it all the way up. Because you're not going no further than that. Alright. And you can see right through the areas you need to clean up. I closed it. I closed it, y'all. I always close it, open it up just one pop, and then feather out my work right there. And I see that I'm gonna go open clippers. I'm gonna come back to the bottom. And I'm just gonna bring it up just a little more. We started fairly low. I started low just to give you room to play with it. This is more of a medium fade right here. Medium high fade. So now I'm going through opening and closing just wherever I see. This is gonna take some time for you to learn because you have to know what level you need to be on to get rid of the inconsistencies. You can also do, it's called clip up over palm. This is the method where you don't have to put your guard on there and you can kind of clean up some of the spots without having to put a guard on there. And we have a fade. So what we're gonna do is, remember, I didn't put the hard line in with the clippers. And we're gonna tap it off with a last bit of cleanup work as I take my trimmers and clean around the ears. As you see, we just gotta clean that up, man. That's gonna make that fade pop real good. So at this point, I'm just gonna let the young man go and let him work and see if he's retained any of the knowledge that I've given him in these lessons.
Right here, you gotta bring this line, we'll be feed it right here. We'll bring this high, the line high.
Let that line go.
Right here.
As you can see at this point, my son Ronnie is doing very well, taking his time and following the instructions that I gave him. Make sure you clean that up. Make sure you and get your straight line out. Clouds of your thumb, maybe. What, nephew? You could talk. I'm gonna do a voiceover on the video. You could talk. Remember to keep that blade straight while you're making your line, though. You don't want no crooked lines, or then you're gonna have a crooked fade. On this section, you can see I'm going to assist him in showing him the proper angulation of the clipper to the head, which is a 45-degree. You want to keep that blade flat against the head, utilizing the corners, the corners and the middle of the blade. Don't be afraid to get up under the hair and pull it up. As very coarse hair doesn't come off easily, you gotta work it. Get into it, son. Don't be scared to push the clippers in, down, son. Hit there and let you know if it hurts. Just a little last minute cleanup work, and now time for the edge up. I did one side and I allowed him to match the work on the other side. Change the angle of that blade. And he's doing a pretty good job. Down. Soft touch. You know, you want to get back and look at your angles to make sure that you get them properly. This is one of the hardest parts of the haircut and the most important. So take your time when learning how to do this properly. All right, let me show you something. We got the finished cut by Ronnie Caleb Williams. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it looked good. It looked better than some of y'all barbers been working for a long time. It's only the second cut he ever did, full cut. And we're gonna teach him how to do the natural cut first. That's natural. Good job, Ronnie. As you can see in the end video, we did add some enhancements, but we will show you how to do that on the next video. In my earlier video, in my tutorial, these were a couple of the tools that I was using. You gotta go get them, man, they're really good for your money. Right here, we got the, what is this called? The proteges, the Stylecraft proteges, you know, it's good. I've been using these for about 1.5 years. They work really well. And the babyliss FX3s, these are some hitters. Go check them out. We'll give y'all some creds in the video.